Hello everyone, and welcome to the review of Kabaya GAIACROSS, or Kabaya GAIACROSS. It is made by Takara, in junction with Takara. Yeah, it's a nice little Kabaya kit. This box is pretty tiny. Let's see, for size, let's see. To get an idea how big this box is, here's the deluxe figure. Yeah. Really tiny box, gotta tell you. And to see how big these. Oh shoot! Wheeljack fell. Didn't knock these little guys down though. He fell though. Let's see. Wheeljack. To get a good size. Here's Wheeljack compared to them. Yeah, they're itty bitty model kits. Pretty awesome though. Really awesome. It's been about 3 hours. Let's take a look at the package, and we got a nice illustration of Gaia Cross. We see like his shoulder guard things. We see his awesome axe drill weapon. I can't read any of this except for like right there, Transformers, and like the American movie style almost silver. It's probably something Gaia Cross. Of course, you got the little Kabaya logo. If only they would make a full-size toy of this. This looks amazing. It looks good as this too, but it looked better like with bigger, so that like there's more detail and everything and painted, because all the detail on these little guys, all stickers. You notice that their heads are just one color. And every box for these guys are the same. The way you see which one it is, I got all their instructions in here, is that there's a little thing in the corner, and on the instructions this will be being able to be seen in the corner. If you can't see that, that is, I got this upside down as well. You can see all this has the number 5 inside of it, so you can tell which one it is. And to name off the members, we got Jet, Flame, Cosmo, Streamer, Crush, and Launcher. Now, these guys are pretty awesome. Let's start off with the supposed leader of the team, number 1. Let's get these little guys out of the way. Let's put his members off to the side for right now. I said off to the side, it didn't say in view still. Something. Alright. Oh, and also, each of them came with a little piece of this gum. This gum actually tastes good. It doesn't taste awful. It tastes pretty sweet. But this is Jet. And as you can see, let's bring this little guy closer. Actually, we can put the camera closer now. As you can see, this little guy, he has tons of detail on him. Obviously, it's really hard to see it because of a glare, and that's all molded in the same plastic, but he does have detail on him. Well, not on his arms and stuff, but yeah, he does have detail on the chest. You can kind of see it right there. And all this right here, there's detail underneath, there's a detail in the abdomen there. There's detail on the legs. You can kind of see that. He has his little molded fists. His wings have detail on them. God, this guy's awesome. Articulation wise, his arms go up. That's basically it. His legs can go out. You can do this, but you can't go out like that or it breaks up his crotch. So, yeah. Not much else to be said about this guy. transform him into vehicle mode, you want to take off this jet cockpit on the back that I've got badly stickered. And you want to take this piece off and this piece off. Keep his arms down at his side. And what you want to do is carefully collapse this part. It slightly clicks. Now the plastic with all this is really soft. Like I can scratch it with just my fingernail and it'll leave a mark. So you want to collapse all the way up like that. There we got that. Stick his. There's 2 holes on the thruster. You want to stick it in that hole right there. These little pegs. Let's see. There's pegs underneath the wings, and there's pegs on the other side of the hands that that's going to peg into. Get that down. Actually, no, I was wrong. It doesn't peg into that hole. It pegs into that hole. Rave 9, my buddy on Good Morning Cybertron, he plugged it into that hole and said it looked odd. Well, that's because it's the wrong hole. And this is actually the first review of Gaia Cross, I think, in his full. This is going to be the first review of Gaia Cross in his full capacity, with good step-by-step transformation, everything. Because I can't find a single one. I can find a Raves, but he doesn't show the transformation or anything. I found one other, but I can't understand the language the kid is speaking. And then after you get both of those on, you want to stick this on. There's 4 little, the sticker came up. There's 4 holes around his head. You want to stick it in. It'll go in the, I think the most, yeah, it'll go in the most outer hole, furthest away from the head. This part's a little tricky. Getting it all lined up. There we go. Everything's all lined up. Make sure everything's plugged together. There we go. And there we have jet in vehicle mode. It's a nice little jet. I really like it. It has turbines down here, and right here there's vents, and then you got little wings here and little wings there. You got the wings there, then you got the foils here. Huge thrusters in the back. This is a fast little jet, I must say. Let's put him off to the side. Here's the next teammate, Flame. Now no. Alright. Flame here is pretty cool. He didn't have as many stickers as the other. Well, he did, but he had like tinier stickers that went here. But yeah, and his Autobot symbol is really hard to see on the side there. It looks really weird on camera, but like looking at off camera and everything, it looks like the Autobot symbol. It's just like the parts at the top where there's like the 2 little dashes like above the eyes and everything. Those are kind of darkened and everything, and yeah. This guy has a nice head, and because of my lighting and my focus, it's really hard to see the detail in it. These things are fully detailed, it's just really hard to see unless you got painted up or something like that. I gotta be careful with these. These things are really breakable. They're really thin. They're almost as thin as the stinking sprues that I had to cut this on. Yeah, that there, and a lot of other injuries on my finger. Like right there, and some pokes in the fingers itself. Yeah, getting these guys off the sprues. Yeah, it hurt like crap. Yeah, same articulation as the other guy, like that. They all have the same articulation, basically. Well, except one. He has an extra point, but I'll get to that later on. Transform this guy, you take his arms off, you rip his arms off. But do it carefully. These pegs, they may break, because this plastic is kind of soft. And the joints on mine are pretty tight. Ray said his were a little loose, and he had to tighten them up, but the points on mine pretty stinking tight, if you ask me. I'm situating myself because I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting here for a while reviewing this stinking thing for you all. Then you take the bottom part off, and collapse everything in, make sure it clicks. And these things, it does click into place. It's not just sliding willy-nilly. And they all have this basic block shape. And not a big problem, but it could be one. Let's get a drink here. Lemonade. I want a mini claw toy. They come with little lemonade candies. What you want to do is, actually now let's save that for last, or close to last. You want to there's little pegs here, holes on his arm. Take the peg and peg it in there. Take the peg it in there. And there we go. We get that. And then this part's kind of tricky. There's two holes and there's two pegs, and you want to peg it in. I have a feeling these pegs might break because they go in there pretty tightly. Then you want to stick this on. Those four holes around the head, like on Jet. And there we have Flame and his little tiny mini skill fire truck mode, and with a moving ladder. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Of course the wheels don't move, they're just stickered on. But this thing is pretty nice. There's so much detail to it. Well, not in this mode. This is basically flat here. There's no detail. Detail here. Detail up here. You got the sticker. Underneath the sticker, it looks like the sticker with like the metal grating and everything. He's pretty nice. Let's stick him back here. And we're off to one of my favorites of this set, Cosmo. Not Cosmos, Cosmo. As in the fairy on Fairly Odd Parents, who's voiced by Knockout. Same articulation, his arms just move up. Has great detailing, has like a little horn on his head like a Gundam, and he has this back here to kind of match it, I guess. An interesting thing, this guy has pegs. Well, I think they all have like pegs on their back here, but because he has the chest shield for Gaia Cross, there's little holes down here, and they actually peg in, so meaning that his legs, when you move them, they don't move out as much as everyone else's would. Plus he has a nifty little arm cannon. You want to tear him apart. I really do like the stickering here. Pretty nice. Tears, feetsies off. Feetsy off. Feetsies off. Tear that off. Collapse everything. The one thing I have a problem with on this one is mine doesn't like... Let's see. Snap in, snap in. Alright. Mine doesn't like holding together right here. Like, there's nothing that pegs it in and holds it into place. It's just, there's like a gap. I'm gonna have to shoot, I put my knife up. Dang it. Oh well. What you want to do is take this half, put it up there, put it there. I bet you'll never guess what this guy turns into. And with the hands, I guess, put the thumb facing downward, basically switch the arms. I don't think it matters. They're both exactly the same, except which way the thumb faces. Plug this on where, let's see, where's that? There's a little, right here, there's a little notch. There's a little hole. Plug this in. That goes. And you stick this part, there's a hole down there. Stick this guy, stick that there. And there you have Cosmo in rocket in space shuttle mode. See, there's that gap I was speaking about. Alright. There you have him in his little spaceship mode. And it's pretty nice. Like, there's not much detailing, but there is like a little line going through, like right here. So I guess they try to get some in. And there is some going up here. It's a really stinking long, elongated and skinny spaceship. Space shuttle, I mean. But oh well. Let's put him up here with his brethren. Well, all these little guys came from different dimensions and they fight Decepticons. That's basically what everyone got from the packaging, translating it. So, yeah, not much backstory to these guys. And here's Crush. Not Crush, Streamer. Yeah. God, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. And it's not just because Rave likes this guy. I do adore how detailed this is here. The stickers and everything, and on the shoulders. It's like a regal design. And then he has as Rave described it, like the hot rod spoiler on the back. It still has that regal design to it. God, and then it's pretty much plain back there. Jeez, this thing is just awesome. I love the way he looks, and he has like a little mouth plate face too. It's really hard to see the head, but it's detailed. It's actually really detailed. They don't give you a sticker like they do with the larger ones and everything to cover up the detail and actually show, like, I guess you take like a little sharpie it in, sharpie in their eyes or whatever. Of course, you want to collapse. And I think with all of these, except for the last two, yeah, the next two, all of these collapse into this basic form. I said they all can collapse, and the last two don't do it for vehicle mode though. Theirs are a little strange. Well, one is the strangest of them all, and the others kind of, you'll see. You'll see. Because there's only two more, because I haven't done them yet. Stick these on. There we go. Just take the spoiler. There's two holes and there's two pegs. Sit by each other and you peg that on. And oh my god, look at the design on this thing. You even got freaking deck side. You got the back here spoiler. You got the control rooms and everything. You even got like a little bottom thing where it can that's smooth, so it can kinda slide. God, the detail on this is amazing. And my sticker's a little crooked. God, my OCD and stickers do not mix, because I hate when stickers are crooked. I'm not going to go back and fix it, though. I can't, or else I'll rip the sticker. And now we're off to Crush. And this guy, I like this guy too. I fairly like it mainly because of the stickers. Except for the bomb legs. I don't like the stickers there. And I don't know if any of you noticed when I showed you the details of these guys and everything. Well, Jet, because they all have basically almost the same detail except the lines. If you notice, right here, notice that it's the same on both sides and every single one of them has it. You know what that is? That's a fist. Yeah. I'll get to that later on. This guy kind of looks like he has a swag suit on. Tuxedo, if you don't know what a swag suit is. A tuxedo. Yeah, this guy looks pretty cool. I think he'd look cooler if he did this. Now he's like Optimus Prime. Haha. I'll save that for later. It's like, yep, it comes with the helmet. Take that off. Take his beaties off. Rip them apart. I love that you had to rip most of these things apart. Some of them you only had to take like 3 parts of, but most of them you gotta rip everything apart. Now this guy is a little different. What you want to do is take that, slide it up, collapse this part in. If you notice, there's the sticker here. It's treads. This wouldn't be a Japanese toy without there being a drill tank. Just saying. Because, seriously, he's a Gurren Lagann fanboy. Drill up here on top of both arms. I spoiled the vehicle mode for you all, but you could probably guess if you've seen my buddy's review, which I'm probably going to put a link to it when I finally get this review up. It takes forever for me to get reviews up. It's because I barely take the time to review stuff anymore. Oh, went all the way over there. Stick both of those parts on. And these stickers were a little weird. Like, either way I tried to put them on, it was going to end up weird and everything. So that one couldn't be helped to be crooked. Let's stick this part on the very end. And these go right here. All that goes there, and then you put Gaia Cross's helmet. Goes right here on the back. And there you got yourself a drill tank thing. I don't know why this won't let me zoom in when I'm recording, but when I'm not, it lets me zoom in. I don't know. But there we got a little drill tank. Cockpit's right there. Drills. I don't know why a drill tank needs fins on the side. I don't understand the Japanese obsession with putting fins on something that's a drill and a tank and digs. I don't know. But it does look... I think it looks pretty beast. And we're on to the very last one. Launcher. And boy, does this guy look awesome. Yep. He looks pretty cool. Arms move up. These move. His shoulder cannons move. Yep, let's start ripping them apart. There is a error that my buddy Rave did in his review of Gaia Cross, but I guess it's because he said he looked in the instructions and that there's no way to plug the, once I get to it, I want to do the same thing that we did with Crush here. Okay. I'm starting to think my room's haunted by my dead cat. But I think that was just his brother jumping or something. Alright. Now, wait, let's get these parts on first. Because that completes the tank tread. This one completes the tank tread. Alright. Now, Rave said that this part here, these two things tab in right there. But there's no holes there. That's because they don't tab in there. There's a little notch on both of these things, because either one, they're both exactly the same. There's a little notch. You can probably barely see it going across the top there. Well, there's a little tab there. There's a little notch inside. What you do is, you do this. There we go. Hope that helped you out, Rave. If you didn't, I don't know if you figured it out since November or something, but I paid attention to the instructions. I was like, I looked really closely, like thinking this close, and I noticed that, and I was like, oh, well, he was doing it wrong. But I just got this yesterday, and I haven't had the time to tell him. Now, I'll probably tell him Monday. because I'm recording this on a Friday night. Do that. There's holes on the bum of both of these that attach them to the shoulders. There's a peg on this guy's. Ah, dang it. Came loose. It does stay in there pretty good, though. That's just because I knocked it. Hole. There we go. There we got launcher with a turning tank tread. Second vehicle mode. Articulation. I love how these look like little missile pods on the side. It looks pretty. This looks pretty beast. I like the tank mode. I could see that being like a larger toy. And there we have all 6 in their vehicle modes. Yep. Now, here's something that I haven't really dwelled into with these guys, and I apologize for this being a really freaking long review. It's just, there's 6 of these guys, and they're really tiny, and I gotta be careful with them. And there's a lot these little guys do. Plus you have to take them apart and everything. So let's see. I'm only gonna show you 1. These guys combine with each other, like 2 combine, 2 combine, and 2 combine. They do that. How, you may ask? Well, let's see. Nope. I'm finding the instructions because this is the part I have not dwelled into that much. Alright, there's another one. There's 3. Nope. We're gonna have to go with the last one. Oh, what's this other one in there? Oh. Okay. Yep. Okay, there we go. Sorry for that long wait, you guys. But as I was saying, these guys combine into 2 combinations shown in the instructions there. Alright, let's start off with this one. We're going to... And basically these combinations are called Jet. The top one, their name goes first, and the one on the bottom goes second, so we're combining Jet and Flame, so it's going to be Jet Flame combination. What we want to do is take off his arms, pull off the cockpit, and we're going to leave it off after this entire combination thing too. Pull those off. We're going to take his body and basically get it into the... Actually, basically just do this. Pretty simple. And there we go. That's basics of that. We're gonna have a pile of parts here. And trust me, in Gaia Cross mode, all the parts are used. In these modes, some parts are left off to the side. Which is sad, really. They could have tried to find a way to work them in there. And this guy, you just wanna basically pull him. I'm gonna have to pull him out all the way for turning into Gaia Cross anyways. Pull him out all the way, basically. And this is what I was thinking about earlier. I was like, shouldn't I have done this first before I turned them all into the individual vehicles? And I probably should have, and I'm sorry that I didn't do that. But I've done so much with these guys. It's so far into this review, I'm not going to restart it. I'm going to take this guy's arm. Wait, say what now? Alright. I could have left the arms in the same place. Oh well. I gotta be careful with his arms anyways. Stick them onto the back, where they were in vehicle mode. Stick them onto the back. Oh wait. Nope, got that on wrong. This goes downwards like that. How dare you? She's a nice lady. And this is where those hands were coming in. Let's see if you can see them. Well, it's hard to see on this one because this guy has a little landing gear thing. I'll show you on another guy if we can get the light to hit him just right. These little parts you want to put off to the side. Those are the only leftover parts in this mode. Then you stick this one on top. There's little notches. They all have those little notches on the back of their heads and everything. Stick this guy on top. And there we have Jet Flame. Articulation wise, his arms move up. That's basically it. Well, actually, they do move out a little. He improved in articulation by 2 points. Yeah! And there we have Jet Flame. I'd say he's about scout size. Let's see. Let's get Ratchet in here for comparison. Slightly larger than a Minicon, but slightly shorter than a Scout. So I'd say almost Cyberverse Commander size. Almost. Alright, there we have Jet Flame. Now we're going to make... And I am going by the instructions on these, so... You want to rip this guy apart as usual. And these guys harken back to G1 because they're a homage to the Multiforce, which also did this whole combination thing and made Land Cross, and this guy's Gaia Cross. Haha, get it? Yet only 3 of these guys share the same vehicle modes, so that's quite interesting. I did my research. It's like Optimus, it's like he complained about most reviewers not doing the research. What you want to do? And I did mine, dang it. I did mine. Oh. I'm sorry for the music, that's Mike Tyson singing. He's here. I stole his tiger on accident. I want to take Streamer here. I always get Streamer and Crush confused. I guess because I'm thinking of like a Wave Crusher because this guy's a boat or something. Yeah. Oh well. The one thing. Alright, pull his legs out. And this guy I'm gonna have to have that part pulled out, but not the legs. And just fold them back up. His legs out. You will be made into rainbows, and so everyone will be happy. It's like you'll be gone, but let's just say everything will not be crappy. I also forget, like, well, they have articulation there, but oh well. We got that. You can stick his arms on the back of his legs and on his butt, which I find a little better. Gaia Cross, I have to say, is a cluster fudger of parts. Like, he would look good if you left off a lot of leftover parts. Huh. Oh, wait. Yes, we do stick this far on the back. The funny thing is, this combination is the one that both has the crotch plate and the one has the chest plate. I find that kind of humorous. And dang it. In the instructions it just shows like this. And with little arrows pointing to like where a peg should be. So it kind of gets confusing. There's multiple pegs on the back. Stick these on the back of his arms. I suggest, well, you could do it like that too, so you could, like, when he puts his arm up, he has like a little missile or something. Oh well. I like the arms on these guys, on this guy. They're like the most basic, but they look coolest. You want to stick this guy on top here. Stick this on that little hole, not in the center, but like below the center of his chest. And there we have Cosmo streamer. And he's pretty cool looking. He does sacrifice articulation though. His arms move out, but they can't move forward because of the crest. And you can do this with, like, I can put this guy on top of Flame, so it's Cosmo Flame, Jet on top of him. And these guys can form upper bodies too. It's just, I'm only going to cover these ones, because it'd be way too long to cover every single combination these guys do. Because let's see, there's six of them. There's 6 times 6, so there's 24 different combinations. Wait, that's 6 times 6, 12, 18. No, not. I'm gonna figure this out before I move on. Just wait a minute. Oh, I also put these off to the side. 6 times 6 is 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. No, not 24 combinations. There's 36 different combinations with these guys. If I'm doing my math correctly. That's a freaking lot. 37 if you count Gaia Cross. And there's several different ways he can be formed. Though they all look the same, except for, like, the placement of these guys. Because they're all the same, they can form any part of the Gaia Cross. I'm gonna build them like how they have them in the photo and everything. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Got our handy dandy instruction sheet with a bunch of kanji on it that I can't read. This is my second Takara transformer. The first is Rail Racer. And I must say, I think I'm gonna get Takara more often now. Even though this is made by Kabaya. But Takara owns Transformers over there, so, and they helped design it. So, yeah. Oh well. I like this combination that I'm about to make. Let's see. This one is really odd. This one is kind of like, I'd say, the bruiser of all these combinations. Stick that on. I'm gonna steal Mike Tyson's Tiger. This won't be fun too. There we go. Make sure these parts are out. Make sure his legs are out. Look. Just peg these onto the side. I'm gonna say this guy has massive feet. Just saying. Massive feet for a guy that's stinking. Let's see. Yes, these parts here we're gonna put off to the side. We don't need those. Knock down Jet Flame. I'll put this part off to the side. We don't need it. These parts we're going to, they're stuck together at the sticker. That's great. Freaking great, Neoshade. Freaking great. We'll stick them down here, and this is the official combination. I'm not kidding you. This guy has humongous feetums. Look at that. He's a clown. He has gun feet. Just freaking cool. This guy you leave like this. Huh. Yeah, you actually just leave him like this, and you stick him on top. Holy crap. That was an easy one, because everything went down there. And I think this might be the only combination where part from the top one goes to the bottom part. I may be mistaken because I haven't gone over every single combination. And that is Crush Launcher. And there we have an example of their multi-force combining gimmick. And I like this. This is a good added feature. And now, actually it is advertised on the box. On the back. Right there. I forgot to point that out. Oh well. God, I love the box. This is the one box I'm keeping. I threw away all the other 5 because they're all exactly the same. Now, on to the main event. Gaia Cross or Gaia Cross. Alright, let's see. We're going to start with his feet. So we're going to put these 2 guys off to the side. We're going to rip this. We're going to rip Crush Launcher apart. We're going to compact Crush down into his basic little rectangle mode. Actually, let's take all these guys apart before we start combining. Every single one of these. Take the head off. Crush back in that mode. These won't need it. And what's really funny, you can combine these guys all like this. You can make a really long, like, stick that's kind of flopsy. But, oh, and there you can kind of see the outline of his hands. I forgot to show you all that. I keep forgetting, but there's so much to this thing, I keep forgetting stuff. Yes, but we had to rip the fin off. It'll be back. Everything is used. Everything. We're going to condense them all down to the little mode. What the heck? This one isn't wanting to... Oh well. Doesn't matter for him. This guy I'm going to condense him down part of the ways. Condense him down part of the way. We don't need that body. We don't need the abdomen part crushed up. Take this guy's arms off, even though I'm pretty sure they're going to... Well, there's stuff that we need to do. And that part keeps coming out. I'm gonna have to fix it. Well, I just gotta be careful with it. Strain this up. Alright, I was going to say, did the camera just mess up? This is gonna be almost an hour-long review, you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really freaking sorry. But we're gonna get to the main event now. We're gonna get to it. That's hard. Condense that guy down. And there we have all the parts. And all of these little guys condensed down. We have a pile of parts. Look at all these parts. What are they going to form? They're going to form Gaia Cross. I think you could actually form them from the parts themselves, but you need these main components. Now what we're going to start with, we're going to take Crush Launcher here. I'm going to take Crush. We're going to, let's see, where does arms go? They are red. Red arms, red arms. Positive, no, they're white. I forgot what color his arms were. Well, the main color in this entire set is white, blue, and red, so... This guy is only orange because of his stickers. Let's find the other arm. Where the fudge did it go? Ah, there it is. All the way down there. Those arms in the front of the two chests, and they have holes in their chests too. What else goes on this guy? Inside the fire truck goes on this guy. Sorry if that was out of frame. I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at it on, like, outside the camera. Let's see. Whose arms are those? Those are not Crush, it's freaking Streamer. Keep getting Crush and Stream or Stream confused. Pretty sure it's Streamer. I just looked at all their names. Put his arms on the back. Then you take one of these feet. Yeah. plugging it in. There we got a foot. Well, actually, we gotta take one of the deck parts of stream. Release it. Oh, no, wrong one. First one I'll put it on wrong. There's a little hole. Tap it in. That adds some extra edge to this. Alright, let's see. We have a foot. Let's put that off to the side. We're going to take Cosmo's arms and stick them on the back here. It doesn't say which one goes where. I don't think it really matters. They're both exactly the same except for which way the thumb is. And one has an Autobot symbol on the thing. And we take... Here's my one problem with... I'm going to start calling them tucks. I just feel like I should call them tucks. But here's the one problem with Crush here. These things here, they don't stay in that well. So, we'll be very careful. If these things fall off, I'm probably going to start cussing. Like a lot. Because they keep falling off. Like every time I hit them, they fall off. Very freaking easily. Take the foot. Put that little part on there. I wanted to go in depth in this review, and I'm really sorry, you guys, for making this really freaking long. But I wanted to really go in depth because there hasn't been, I've yet to see a really in-depth video of someone actually taking this figure apart and building it in front of the camera. Because every time I see a review where you had to build something and actually take something apart and build it and everything, everyone speeds through it. And sometimes people speed through transformations and don't even show them. Rave 9. TJ Omega. Blumhole, you are excused for your Brave Max review, because that sucker is huge to get on film. Okay? You're excused. As an expert on movies and reviews. Alright, for this guy you want to basically do this. Put that down, and that is it. You don't add anything to this. This is just an M. An M from Master Force. Even though these guys aren't from that, they're from Victory, or Land Cross was from Victory. Let's see. I'm gonna work on the arm. Save the upper torso for the last. Alright, what you want to do with this arm? Let's see. You wanna keep that folded in. Wiggle that out and lock it into place. Lock that into place. Fold that, turn that around. Pull that down. You want to take one of these. Which one? Not that one, the other one. You want to take the spaceship front half cockpit thing and put it on the shoulder. Then you want to take one of the treads, stick them there, with the hollow part obviously facing inwards. Then you want to take the hand, stick it on like that. You can see a little thumb there. Like the hand doesn't look, the hand looks good from like there. You look on top, it looks like crap, but alright, let's see, how's this thing go? Alright, I'm gonna have to look at this part. This is kinda alright. goes where it goes like this. Goes like that. I wonder if it does it actually show that in illustration. Yeah, it does. You can barely see it. Alright, there's an arm. This guy, this guy's basically done for the main part. You don't have to do anything else but add a lot of stuff. And you can probably hear something in the background. I thought it'd be quiet enough for me to still listen to it, even if I've seen it 1,000 times. Oh well. I did the same thing with this guy for the arm. Leave that part in. He's very symmetrical, but not when it comes to colors and all that. Stick that part down. Stick that part there. I'm gonna take this apart. I forgot to take that apart. And that part forms a hand. I wonder. Yeah, on the box, his hand is actually, one hand is blue, one is white. I like that they actually kept in consistency on the box that the toy actually has. That's good detail. Takara or Kabaya or whoever from either company illustrated that box. Alright, there's that arm done. And here's the part I was kind of dreading, building the weapon. The weapon isn't all that great. Basically, you want to stick these things together, like you're kind of attaching it to Jet. Then you want to stick it on this. Then you want to stick this. There. You got like a weird axe thing, but no, you don't stop there. Of course, we have to use every freaking part, so we stick this part on the end, and it doesn't like to stay there. It does not like to freaking stay there. There's a tab here, and there's a slot there, or slot up here, and it does not like to stay. Stay, mother freaker, stay, mother fudger. Stay. Stay. The power of Primus compels you to stay, mother fudger. I'm gonna have to fight this thing. Stay. Stay. Good, Ubu. Good. There we go. There's the weapon. It's like an axe with a drill on the end. So I'll sit like this. Sit it there, and oh wait, I forgot to. Dang it, where's Cosmos's instructions? Put it somewhere. Alright, what do I do with that fin? Because I'm going by this thing right here, building them, not the individual actual pieces, because I know how to do it. Alright, how's that fin go on there? Alright. Is it Cosmo again? I forgot about that fin of his. Basically, all you did was reverse it. That's one thing too, that part likes to fall off when it's just plain arm piece. And finally, we take Jet here. And with 18 minutes left of recording time, because this has 65, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so freaking sorry. What you do is take his arms, and it doesn't matter which one. That flew off that way because of the fan. It doesn't matter which one because you have the fist facing outwards or inwards. Stick them on the back here, and there you got that, and it kind of helps hold this together because these go over the other holes on the back there. Let's see. We take this. Take this. Stick Flame's arms here. does actually. Yeah, it shows that too. Dang. Such great detail on this box. Buy this thing. Just for the box. Well, and for the toys. For the boxes, you get multiple. Then you want to stick chest plate on. It's kind of tricky because the holes kind of don't want to line up. Stick the chest plate on all the way. There we go. Now let's start building them. What we want to do first? Shoot, collapsed. Actually, I think it'd look better if we collapsed. You know what? I actually think it would look better if... Actually, no, we can't collapse them because of the arms on the back. Never mind. I thought that could have been one of those option, personal preference things, but nope, you have to. Oh well, no, we're gonna... Actually, stick his legs on there, the least finicky. Stick the leg on. This guy's starting to get tall. Push that sticker back down. Both legs on. Then we're going to stick this crotch piece on because you can't stick it because it won't go all the way back. There we got the crotch piece. Then we're going to stick these arms on. Holy crap. It's starting to look really good for a Kabaya toy thing. Then we're going to... I actually think he can hold this thing either way. Alright, that's... Yeah, he can hold it better like this. Hold it like that. Like an axe. Moment of truth, we take the little helmet and we stick it on his head. And there we have Gaia Cross. And dang, is this guy awesome. Even for a Kabaya toy, this is bigger than most Kabaya toys. Like, with all these little guys combined. It is. And I have a feeling that God Guardian is going to be bigger. Because I'm going to get the Gaia Guardian set and Wave 5 of the main series that has Hotspot, Dezaris, and War for Cybertron Optimus, or Convoy, or whatever. I think they're starting to call him Optimus now. And I'm going to get that, and I'm going to have me a bunch of little Kabaya combiners. But, let's see. God. Articulation-wise, basically. Phooey. Crap. Oh, no. Let's fix this. Lock that back in. Push that back in. Articulation-wise, its arms move up. Move up, that's basically it. They can kinda do this. Kinda. I said kinda. These things you can move up and down. You can move them straight up. You can move them out like that. Funny thing is his legs do move. You can make these go lower and they can move outwards, forward like that, but they can't bend at the knee. His hand fell off, and so did that stupid drill. I hate that drill with a freaking passion. Can't tell you how much, because it won't freaking stay. Let's see. Let's fix that. The image to this video is going to be me fiddling with this drill thing, I bet. Probably. I think when they make something for a video for my birthday, they're probably going to have this review up. Me messing with the freaking drill for like 5 minutes. But that is Gaia Cross. And I must say, he's impressive for what he is. Like, if this was a mainline thing, he wouldn't be that too impressive with all the cluster fudge of colors and everything. But Kabaya and I'm quoting Rave here a little bit, Kabaya and Takara set out to make a little combiner. and they did, and it turned out pretty well. Sure, it has its flaws. The articulation's kind of bad, and some of its mine's not that floppy. Not that floppy. That leg's kind of floppy. That's not that floppy. But yeah, they set out to do something. They did it. Turned out pretty well. And I hope the next one's just as great. And I cannot wait to order it. Well, guys, that's been it for this review. Sorry for the whole long review. Be sure to catch Good Morning Cybertron every Monday here on YouTube. Podomatic. You can download it on Mediafire. You can check out our Facebook page and hit like, and you'll probably get added to the Good Morning Cybertron group, where you can talk to other fans, and you can actually talk to me, Blunghole, Rave, Islip, Dr. What, Max, Mega TF Man. Yeah, it's like, that's it for this one, guys. It's like, see you next review.